Hello, my Bill 5000 Nation. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. If not, I hope it gets better from here. All right, we are back with another video from Watcher. This one is titled The Grim Gallows of the Whaley House, Ghost Files. I do believe they've been to the Whaley House before in their other channel. I don't think they had like any equipment with them at that time. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come across now. You know? I do like the fact that they are revisiting some of the places that they went to in their first set of videos. Because a lot of them, they didn't have a whole lot of equipment. And now they're going back with a lot more equipment, even a lot more equipment than what they had towards the end of that series. So I'm really actually kind of excited. So if you're excited as I am, go ahead and turn them lights down low. Put on something comfy, cuddle up with someone special. Let's get spoofy.
Oh, Whaley House. Guess who's back?
I mean, it does look incredibly erotic.
Come on, Jen, squeeze me!
Are you moving around? Is somebody moving around in this house?
Whee!
Oh,
Hi, my name is Meg Henry, and I have some evidence for the Whaley House.
Hi, my name is Megan, and I have evidence from the Whaley
I
House.
suddenly felt like somebody was watching me.
A full body apparition.
hair was standing up on my
Saw a stick figure show up on
There
the
was a
exhaust
shape
camera
on the right-hand
Shocked to
side.
find this unexplained shape. Can you guys investigate?
welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools.
That's not creepy at all. The hell did you do to your head, Shane? Must have been that fight with that ghost and the other one. Knocked the color right out of his hair. Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer. Both of us, truth seekers. This week, our team travels to San Diego, California to investigate the Whaley House Museum. Well, well, well. If it isn't the old Whaley House. Our old nemesis back when we were just young amateurs.
Still looks gorgeous, I'll tell you that.
It does look beautiful. Nice, lovely red brick building. I love red brick buildings. Did you know that?
I guess I never knew that about you.
I'm not gonna like this one. I feel like I didn't like it last time and I won't like it this time. Shall we?
Let's get in there.
Oh, Whaley House. Guess who's back?
It's the fucking guys, baby.
No,
Come
that's
on.
not right. It's Daddy. The Whaley House Museum was originally
It's daddy.
built in 1857 as home of the Whaley family.
Oh, shit.
Built as a luxurious mansion, it quickly became an integral part of the community, serving as a
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the one with Yankee Jim, right? The one that was, he was hung, right? Hung by the chimney with care. I'm pretty sure he was hung on the land, like somewhere, not like in the actual house, but on the land where the house was built. It was like pretty close to the center of it, I think. I for the life of me, I really cannot remember, but I'm pretty sure this is the one with Yankee Jim. Pretty sure.
school, a polling place, a bilingual general store, San Diego's first commercial theater, and even a courtroom.
Is that so? Whoa, wait, I didn't realize that. So all at once,
Yeah,
they were.
you'll see it. There's a theater room upstairs, and downstairs is the active courtroom.
Well, I'll see it because I've seen it. You don't have to.
Well, clearly you don't
Tease me.
remember anything because
Well, I thought
just-
maybe though that they were like, okay, this is the courtroom. but let's turn it into some vaudeville action, you know.
I'm just saying if there's a building that has a courtroom and an actual theater as well as a general store, and you're like, wait, so this one replaced that? If you can't remember that, and you get what I'm getting at, right? It's a pretty memorable thing, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your brain's ruined, man.
I got the fog now.
Too many hunts. Too many hunts. But its main purpose was home to the tragedy-marred Whaley family, 4 of whom would die in the house. But beyond being a
It's the hair dye. It burnt his brain cells.
historic landmark, it's also widely regarded as the most haunted house in America. Many believe it's due to the land's history as a cemetery and use for public executions, including one of the home's infamous ghosts, Yankee Jim Robinson.
I'd like to clarify for the viewers, sure, we've been here before, but last time we went there, we were novices.
You're right, we were novices.
Yeah.
What are we bringing in this time?
I don't think, like I said, I don't think they had any equipment. I don't know if they was using the flashlight at that time.
Okay, we got thunder.
He's getting a little too big for his britches. He beats up one ghost. He's ready to scrap. Don't want to get stuck between thunder and lightning, because you ain't gonna like that storm, son. No. Oh god, these two, they oh shit. Oh shit. Crack me up, they do.
Lightning, we're bringing those.
A lot more tools. I don't think we had any tools last time.
That's true, we have.
Well, we had these tools.
We are the internet's tool.
But
if
we,
you will.
you know, you didn't have your little spirit box.
I didn't have my spirit box. I didn't have my SLS. I
your
didn't
little
have my REM
SLS,
pod.
your little REM pod.
I didn't have I didn't really have any tools.
No.
The 2-story Greek Revival house sits in Old Town San Diego and was designed by Thomas Whaley himself. It was considered to be a beautiful mansion at the time, despite its smaller stature by today's standards. Consisting of a 3,680 square foot area, we'll start our investigation on the first floor in the parlor, believed to be the most active room in the house. It's where Thomas and Anna Whaley have been spotted, and the area where Yankee Jim was hanged before the home was erected on the ground. We've placed cameras and audio recorders in 2 of the most active parts of the building in hopes that we catch activity throughout the night. One in the aforementioned parlor, and the second in the first floor courtroom, which is said to be a portal. And finally, to end the investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire building one at a time, because danger is my middle name.
I remember it like the back of my hand.
Well, clearly not, because you forgot that there was a courthouse, a
No, I
a theater,
didn't have to-
and a general store.
No, listen to me, you son of a bitch!
I'm just saying that if you think,
No,
oh,
shut
I
up!
know this building like the back
Shut
of my
up!
hand.
Anyway, I'm excited to go here. Jesus fucking Christ. What do you want from me? I'm going on your little trip, okay?
The truth, it's not a
to
little
a place
trip.
we've already been.
Yeah, to find more ghosts.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I need to find more ghosts, because even though I've found plenty of ghosts.
No, you haven't.
2 of which have been caught on camera that you saw
Ooh,
with those
they stink.
2 little beady eyes, and you can't see.
2 little beady eyes.
That's right.
Oh, I'm the beady eyes?
Yeah, I
Where-
pointed right at them.
I see. I thought you were saying you saw 2 beady eyes floating in the darkness, in which case it'd
I
be
do
like,
every hunt.
Congrats to you.
Yours, they're high up.
You son of a kill you.
The first room we're investigating is believed to
Oh
be
my
the most
god, these 2 are ignorant as shit. I love it. I would never go on a hunting expedition with them for ghosts, ever. I have a feeling it would end badly for all of us. It'd be like the 3 Stooges out there. 3 Stooges and the Curse of the Mummy. Yeah.
active. The parlor. The ghost of Anna Whaley has been seen in the parlor wearing a green dress, sipping tea, as well as possibly Thomas Whaley, dressing up for the occasional sighting with a top hat and a coat. As mentioned before, the land the house was built on was said to not only play home to a cemetery, but more horrific.
Do you have any gray poupon? It's my mustard of choice.
The original Old Town Gallows, where many were hanged, including one of the home's more infamous ghosts, Yankee Jim Robinson, who even the Whaley family themselves suspected haunted their home. The arch in the parlor is
I mean, if you're going to build a house on, like, an old-ass graveyard, cemetery, whatever you want to call it, where you put your dead people, And it's the same. I mean, of course they're going to do the hanging there. Like, that way, the only thing they got to do is cut you down and roll you in the hole. They don't want to drag you from that part of town to this part of town. There's going to be some messed up residual stuff there. I know that they're like either evil or bad, or they've done evil or they've done bad, but that's still very traumatic. And hanging is a traumatic death. It's a fucked up way to go. Like, sometimes your neck don't break and you don't die instantly. You just hang there and twitch, and that's traumatizing. That's going to leave an imprint of some sort, you know? I wouldn't have built a house there. Like, you bud, you build your house there. See how you like it. How you doing it?
Is believed to be the exact spot where Yankee Jim was hanged for allegedly stealing a boat. This spot...
Is that what he stole? He stole a boat? He stole a fucking boat? You're gonna hang someone for stealing a freaking boat? How big was the boat? This was also a long time ago, and I imagine it was really hard to build boats. Never mind. I retract my statement. I would have hung him too. Steal my damn boat. You know how long I've been working on that boat? Been working on that boat for a year. And it only carries my dog. Like, it ain't big enough to do shit in. Like, if you go fishing, you're gonna die. Shoot you in the face while you're hanging. That way you die twice. Son of a bitch.
is also where I myself heard a whisper on our past investigation here. Back then,
Oh, yeah. He about shit himself.
I sat right here and nearly shit myself in a chair.
Yeah.
That would have cost a lot of money, so I'm glad you didn't.
That's true. I guess technically you're always shitting yourself in a chair if you count a toilet. Anyways, this is the spot right.
That's a throne, bud. It's a throne. Can't classify that as a chair. It's a throne. It's my thinking seat. It's where I come up with all my good ideas.
Here. This is the
I don't have many of them, but when I get them, it's there.
spot
Right
where
under the arch. And what did you?
relatively, well, this is where the hangings would have occurred.
And what did you hear when you were here alone?
I heard a little whisper.
And did it say anything in particular, or was it just?
It was just more like a breath to let me know, hey, I'm right behind you. The infamous whisper.
What did it say?
You're gonna be a real good ghost hunter one day.
No, it wasn't that long. It was more like a. It wasn't like.
That's what it said.
It was like a.
It was a ghost pen. You can't count that as a whisper, bud. That was more like
It was a little monkey.
What if this time I pick up instead of I pick up two ha's? And it's just a ghost laughing at me. And the third time I come back, it's
And then when you're elderly,
Yeah.
you'll go there for your 65th time or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
then that would sound like Yankee Jim's doing something else.
yanking Jim. I'm sorry, that was a horrible joke. It made me laugh though. It was so funny.
so that's why they call me Yankee Jim.
That was good too.
So you could show us a sign that you're in here. That would be
That was a good one too. Fuck yeah.
fantastic. And that could be moving something. That could be touching one of us. You could tickle Shane's little chin. I know it's a little high up, probably for you because you were smaller.
I'm squatting right now.
He's doing that for you. He worked out for months just to be able to do this move for longer than 10 seconds. It's his world record. So right there is a little device under this archway. If you walk towards the archway like this.
I don't know why. I love the REM pod. I really, really do love the REM pod. And I like the fact that theirs does the temperature as well as the objects getting closer to it. I love that. And you know, a lot of theirs is the temperature reading going up, which I'm not a big ghost hunter. I'm less than a novice. I never was. But I always thought ghosts and stuff like that made like cold spots. But I mean, maybe it was warm-blooded ghosts. Maybe those are cold-blooded ghosts. I don't know. But theirs gets warmer in areas more than it gets cold. You know that.
That'll signify yes. and we'll be able to see it on this thing. The REM pod creates its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field. The more colors on the alarm, the more significant the intrusion. The REM pod also detects temperature fluctuations. With that in mind, if there's somebody here with us right now, can you walk towards that archway?
Or if you're already under the archway. Okay.
Interesting. Yankee Jim, if you're in the room, could you walk towards the archway? Or anybody that might dwell inside this room, can you walk towards that archway?
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Do you like that people come into this house? Do you not like that people come into this house? That's the temperature going up.
So
you don't like that people come into this house?
is it us in particular that you don't like?
Well, that's kind of comforting. We usually are the reason.
That's true.
We're known for clearing out the room, as they say. Anyways, we're gonna head out of here. Do you like that?
Do you like us leaving you alone? Is that it?
You're a mystery.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Is that just because of you walking toward it? I mean, last time you had to be pretty close.
Yeah.
But it's really...
Do you not want me to come over there?
That's its toy now, fool. You can't have it.
Well, now it's not going outside. I don't know. I don't understand this machine. Okay.
Curious. Huh. Well, it's gonna be fun to be in here alone later.
Oh, you're gonna hate it.
Our next room is the courtroom, which actually saw legal proceedings. Proof that jury duty will even find you in death, a woman is sometimes seen sitting in the back corner. This corner is also claimed to be a spiritual vortex by paranormal investigators.
You claim that this is a spiritual vortex.
That's right.
Tell me more about that. Is that sort of like a poltergeist house situation where eventually one day we'll implode?
I can't take you. You look like me. Like if you were to show a picture.
I look like the one who should believe in ghosts.
Exactly. If you were to show a picture of the two of us to any normal person, be like, which one of these two nut jobs believes in ghosts? 1,000%, it's Steve Jobs meets Lucius Malfoy.
Clearly
this fucking guy.
I mean, he's got a point though. I mean, what classifies as a vortex? Is it just swirling ghosts? Like it's like a whirlpool? Whirlpool of ghosts that's gonna suck you down to the pits of ghostdom?
It's unbelievable. I myself felt a shiver up my little spine while sitting on the back corner on our past investigation. Let's see if this court is still in session. Back in the courtroom. The reported site of the portal. Do you remember this room?
I remember that. You sat over there, you cried like a little baby.
I don't think that part happened. That seems to be a little bit of
I believe that part happened. I believe 100% that part happened.
an embellishment. Hello? You may remember us from the
I don't think it was an embellishment at all.
parlor or from several years ago.
That's right.
We're back.
And better than ever.
Now, this actually was an active courtroom back in the day.
Yeah, you can tell because it looks like a courtroom.
Well, I mean, there's sometimes things are dressed up as a courtroom and perhaps they're like a set or something like that.
Yes, I'm aware that this is not a movie set.
I'm just saying, you know.
The last time, you felt a little
I did feel a little something.
tug-a-roo over there.
I didn't feel a tug-a-roo.
I thought you got a little tug over there.
I think that was post-shoot. Anyways,
Look at you over there in the corner. A bad little guy.
I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Do you want me to not shine the light on you?
Yeah,
Is that
maybe.
a little distracting?
Maybe. It's a little distracting. I'm trying
Okay.
to tap in right now. Hold on. You know, no feelings of queasiness this time around. For now, let's set up a mag light right here on this chair and we'll see what we get. We've now placed a mag light over in the corner that's said to be a vortex. So if there's anything in here with us, do us a favor,
We got a chatty one tonight.
jump in the gun. I'm gonna need whoever is in here to really listen to my instructions for me to see if there's actually somebody in here. If there's any members of the Whaley family, with us in this courtroom, please turn on that mag light. Okay.
If you're a member of the jury and you choked on a walnut or something while you were serving your
Walnut eater. There's said to be a woman who sits in this corner, in particular, in this.
See, I mean, that could be the answer to Ryan's question, like 100%, because sometimes it takes ghosts a little bit to either build up the energy or be able to answer. So just because they're not getting the answers when they want them, as they want them, doesn't mean they're not still getting the answers. Just a little bit of a delay sometimes. That happens. I mean, you're doing it from a ghost realm. It's going to take a second, But I do like it when they use the mag light.
Room. I'm now speaking to you. Can you turn on that light to acknowledge that you're here?
Ma'am,
Miss?
darling, that's condescending.
Lady?
Lady.
Hey, lady. Corner lady. Can you turn on the light, corner lady? At this moment, our audio recorder picks up this voice. Can you turn on the light, corner lady? Do you have a name? Is it?
Barely
Anna?
heard that. Let me take it back just a little bit.
Can you turn on the light, corner lady? Do you have a...
Or maybe, but it had that sound to it. Ooh, that was a good EVP. I like that. Good EVP.
Name? Is it Anna? Is it Violet?
Selena?
What? There's no Selena Whaley.
No, but it could be a lady, that's a popular name.
Are you Selena, the famed pop artist?
Well, I don't think it's her. If you're Selena, the famous pop artist, turn off the light.
That would be an interesting
Just a regular,
contact to make
just
at
a
the
regular
Whaley house.
Selena. There's plenty of Selenas.
That's true.
Gomez.
Selena Gomez. She's still alive as far as I know, though.
Yeah, yes.
Uh,
Or maybe she's not.
no, that would be a horrible way to break that news. Did you catch that voice too? Here it is again. A horrible way to break that news. If there's anybody who was wrongfully accused and wrongfully executed.
They died, she died, who died? Selena Gomez died? Who died? Who died? Be specific!
Can you turn on that light right? Ah, you son of a bitch.
Sure.
Of course.
Well, the legal system had its flaws back in the day. I'm sure they moved a lot of people through here unjustly.
You know what? Let's move on to a different method here. So let's do the Estes Spirit Box. This is where, of course, I put on noise-canceling headphones on your big old head.
Yeah.
And I plug that directly into the Spirit Box, and you just say anything you hear.
Yeah.
I love this part. This is the funnest part ever.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be asking questions and using you as a conduit. And you can't hear my questions, so whatever you're saying, if it makes sense, that's pretty cool.
I am the antenna.
You are the antenna, and the biggest one I've ever seen.
I am the megaphone of the dead.
You're a douche phone, so he can't hear me right now. Hey, Shane. You're an idiot. My name is Ryan, so if there's anything in this room, can you say my name back to me? Can you tell me your name?
Changing.
Changing is
Respond.
okay, what do you want me to change the question and then you'll respond? How about this?
Snake tester.
Snake tester? Is that why you were in here? Did you do something weird with snakes? Is that something you're into? Why are you in this courtroom?
Afraid.
You're afraid that you're in this courtroom? Are you like some sort of animal fetish kind of guy? Is that why you're in here? I'm not sure if bestiality
Juicy.
was a crime. Juicy. Okay, juicy horses
Sister.
and snakes. You're into some weird things, pal. If you're talking about snakes, horses, and your sister, Those are three things that I feel like couldn't
Por
be farther
favor.
from each other. Por favor. You're gonna need to start making a little bit more sense because none of these things are related.
Murder.
Murder. There was no murder in this place as far as I know, unless you, of course, count Yankee Jim. Yankee Jim, is this you?
Jelly.
What are you jealous of?
Now.
Oh, or maybe you want jelly right now, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Do you
D's.
Are you trying to get me to say D's nuts? D's what? D's who?
Tomato. Big lung.
Big lung?
What was the flashing back behind him? Was that just like a light that's there or something that they couldn't get turned off or something?
Nude.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not getting. I'm gonna leave now. You need some help.
Purple.
You're a sick person. Take
September.
the headphones off.
Thief.
You could see me. You can't.
I didn't want to leave. It's fun being in that world.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But maybe they was on trial there for murder. Someone was on trial there for murder. Maybe they want to murder someone for imprisoning them wrongfully. Maybe, and then he said thief. Like, he did ask Yankee Jim if that was him. And then I said thief. Yankee Jim was a thief. Like I said, sometimes it takes a minute for you to get the answer that you're looking for. Not that you should be looking for an answer just in anything, but there has to be like probably a delay of some sort. It takes ghosts to build up the energy to do a lot of things. That's crazy.
None of the things you said made any sense.
Not a one of them?
I mean, there was a part where you might have insinuated that a person is into having intercourse with snakes, horses, and his sister, but, you know.
Oh.
No, not O.
Oh. Freaky.
Later in the night, an audio recorder left in this room picked up this voice when nobody was there. As mentioned before, Thomas Whaley himself suspected that his home was haunted by the ill-fated.
Leave now. Sound like some graspy breath to it too. Leave now. Like that.
Yankee Jim. Whaley would report heavy footsteps often coming up and down the stairs that he attributed to Jim. Members of the family reported seeing imprints of his footsteps as well as Jim causing a tightening in their chest or throat and cold spots throughout the home.
So was he more than a boat thief? Did he like to kill people?
Speaking of Thomas Whaley, he's also reportedly seen on the landing of these stairs. Perhaps he's a ghost hunting a ghost. So we actually set up a REM pod on the stairwell because they often
Ghostly ghost hunting. Man, that'd be an interesting TV show. Ghost hunting other ghosts. That was my idea. I don't know how we'll get it done because I imagine that'd be really difficult. But that was my idea. Mine.
heard footsteps going up and down this stairwell.
Oh.
Dang. Already.
Whoa. That's the temperature going up. Wow, it's really spiking.
That's a hot stairwell.
Is there somebody upstairs on that landing that could walk towards us? Any members of the Whaley family sleeping right now? Could you come downstairs?
Anybody up there? What was that?
I don't know. Somebody want to meet me in the middle of the stairs? I'm gonna walk up the stairs. If you could walk down the stairs, we could be in the middle. How about that?
Meet me halfway.
See? Just like that. Actually, what if I wait up here, Shane, and you wait down there?
Okay, we can do that. That sounds fun.
Ooh, I really don't like this.
Well, deal with it.
Okay, my back is to the stairs here.
You could push him very easily.
You could very easily push me down these stairs if that's something you're into.
If you get him at the right angle, that little antenna on the REM pod could impale him. That'd be funny.
Be quiet. Are you moving around? Is somebody moving around in this house?
Me? What do you hear up there? You got wild eyes.
Dude, it's, oh my God, all the hair standing up on my...
That was some definite creaking, like someone like slowly walking up, maybe trying to sneak up behind and go, oh, what the fuck? That's creepy. Oh shit. And the hair on his arms is standing up. The hair on my arms is starting to stand up a little bit. Oh damn.
Is there a rocking chair up here? Can you come up here? I'm not investigating this on myself.
Okay.
I'm hearing squeaking. It sounds like someone's rocking back and forth in a chair or in a bed.
I love that. What do we got?
Oh my God, there is a rocking chair up here.
Oh, and a little lady. Maybe it was
Creepy ass
her.
dolls.
Okay, wait, let's be very
Everyone
still.
stop moving, yeah?
The dolls freak me out more
That's
than
the REM pod
anything.
going off on the stairs. Something messing with us right now? Is there somebody moving around this house? You could show yourself, we don't mean any harm. I know you might be scared. I am too.
Well, this room would have seen a lot of action. It's not unheard of for there to be...
Did you whisper?
That was
Oh, okay, Jesus, fucking losing my mind now. You know, I've always been curious of this, and I
What?
carry it with me on every investigation.
Is it a knife? A
Yeah.
ghost knife?
Well, I was just gonna take out my Glock.
Okay.
This is actually just a standard issue compass.
A normal compass can be used to detect irregularities in electromagnetic fields, which spirits are said
Okay, I see where he's going with this. I see it's going to make the shift off of true north. Messes with the polarness of the compass.
to be able to manipulate.
Okay.
Oh, really impressive. I didn't... do that one more time, just so I can see
pretty
that
good,
cool...
right?
Yeah. One more time.
It didn't have the snap.
It didn't have the
Hold on, let me
snap.
try
One more time. Nice.
Well, I know which way north is.
Yeah, I guess that's probably why you don't whip that thing out too often, huh?
Because if this thing started going topsy-turvy, oh, this whole investigation would go tits up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd be screaming. You'd fall down the stairs.
I'd
walk down the stairs. You know, it's highly possible that they don't like it to make noise when we're up there.
Oh!
What are you getting?
Did you catch that?
No, sorry.
The arrow just started going, woo! When I was holding it still, oh, no, it's not doing it anymore. That was cool.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't get that.
Well, that's very unfortunate, Shane.
Yeah, I apologize.
Our next investigation takes us up to the
Just so happens.
second floor, the nursery room, where visitors often hear cries and giggles of a baby, believed to be the ghost
Is it the devil, baby?
of Thomas Jr., who died inside the house at only 18 months old from scarlet fever. Some have claimed to hear small footsteps believed to be from a child or toddler. It is also the place where Megan Sotelo captured this piece of evidence. Okay, it's heavy. All right.
I was in one of the upstairs bedrooms and I took out my phone to take a few photos. In one of the photos, I could tell immediately there was a shape on the right-hand side.
In the nursery, she took a picture. She caught what appears to be hair in the right side of frame, something
Okay.
that wasn't there. What do you think about this?
You know, it's a photo of some hair.
But if the hair wasn't there,
If you're telling me that there's nothing there and they got a photo of some hair, then what's the ghost doing exactly? Is it just like...
I will say that that doesn't really look like Thomas Jr. unless he had a wonderful mane of hair at 18 months. So
Babies have hair at 18 months.
that kind of kiss hair
What do you mean? That could be the top of his head.
looks like Gene Simmons. What the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
it doesn't.
dude?
It just looks like a little...
Look at
little
the mane,
fucking-
dude. There's a mane. It
That's
comes
a
down
mane?
From yes, from down to there
Maybe
to there.
to you, but not to me.
Holy shit. So here we are out.
No one's got a luscious mane like mine, though. Like a lion's mane. Grr.
Outside the nursery, this is where we received the photo from Meg. And she actually captured a photo, if you remember, right here towards the mirror, and there was hair in it. Now seeing that you can't even go in there,
Makes a lot of sense
It's
now.
even crazier that she captured the
What if it was the hair from that doll, though?
hair.
And it wouldn't be the hair of that funny little doll because that appears to be made out of porcelain.
No, that's a porcelain.
And it was quite wispy.
Here we go.
Never mind.
But unlike Megan, we are fortunate to be able to go inside.
I just want to make sure if you take one here in my, on my
Jesus
head's
Christ.
here. I just want to.
move your body so that the hair is more, because I could see your body.
Yeah, someone could have been standing there like this. How's that look?
Let's see. You know, it could be. It could be
It's
that.
actually not bad.
It's actually not bad.
But I don't see why anyone might be standing
Yeah, why
there
would
like,
someone, that would be someone blatantly.
unless they saw a spider.
And once again, this is not something that people normally can do. So.
Or someone could have been standing there with someone like shining a light from behind them, causing that slight shadow. They could be onto something. I mean, that it could have been like the shadow of someone's hair. Because whenever he took his picture, you could see the shadow of the fingers up in the corner really well. They could be onto something.
Adding further credence to that photo. And boy, is it tiny.
So people
in
are
here.
not allowed in here.
No, that's why I was saying the
So it
photo
would have to
capturing
be.
hair is interesting.
It's a small room.
It is.
It's a small room full of dolls.
Oof.
Now this is Anna Whaley's.
What was that? Is that somebody moving? What was that? Oh no. Where was it? That sounded like from downstairs, right?
It sounded like it was from downstairs.
Hello? The party's up here. If you want to come up here, we're in the middle of investigating the nursery. So stop piss farting around downstairs and come up here. I didn't mean that. That sounded mean.
Maybe they're trying to get you out of that baby's room. Maybe they don't want you in the baby room. I wouldn't want you in my baby room. Y'all fucked up individuals. Damn my baby! Have my poor baby. No.
Please don't hurt me later. Okay.
You can if you want. You can take it.
I can't. All right. Time to bring out a fan favorite, the Ovulus, baby.
I like this.
The Ovulus takes environmental readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them.
As long as it's not that damn honeycomb. I hate the honeycomb. I can never understand what the hell they're saying. I can understand this better than that.
Into corresponding words
Especially
or
dictionary
phonetic
notes.
sounds.
Can you name anything in this room? There's a good one to name. Little friend. Uh-huh. Well, there's got to be a book in here. Oh, hey, page, Ryan! A book! I guess ghosts are real.
Well, there actually is a picture of somebody on this page.
Oh, maybe they're communicating. Is this you in the book?
Is this you on the page?
Rapture. Release.
Okay. Getting a little preachy. Anything on that page about the rapture?
No, it's about smallpox.
If you had to describe me in one word, what would it be?
Douche.
I'm gonna wait this one out. This is gonna be worth it.
I don't think they want to answer your question. How about this? If you wanted to describe me in one word, what would you say? Well, that's not very nice
Go
to
on.
ignore somebody like that.
History.
Well, it's not that show.
I'm reaching out to Anna Whaley right now. Could you tell me what happened to your son in this room, if you're okay with talking about it?
Which one was drunk and which one was history? That's the question. Because Shane asked first, Ryan asked second. So Shane be the drunk, he'd be history. That's probably not good, bud. Either one of them, drunk or history.
Silence on that.
Well, it's a sensitive subject.
That's true.
We come to you with the utmost sincerity. Tell us about your family and what happened in this room.
Slain.
Well, I don't like that.
No.
I'm
Did someone
sorry
die in this room?
Yes, the baby right there.
Nod.
Yep, that's
okay.
a yes.
All
That's
right.
a yes to
well,
that.
We're
Okay,
gonna get
well,
out
I
of your
don't like
hair
that.
here. Thanks for chit-chatting with us.
Sitting right next to the nursery room is the
Yep, the infant, right there. Really? nod. As it like I was saying, yeah. That's the first time I seen Shane like, nope. Fuck that. Oh god.
Theater room. This theater was San Diego's first commercial theater, reportedly capable of accommodating up to 150 guests. The space has seen multitudes of people over the years. It was once rented to a local theater troupe, performing a variety of entertainment, from dancing, drama, comedy, and music. Vaudeville music has been reportedly heard coming from this room. You look like the kind of guy that would be into vaudeville music. Could you explain to the audience what that is?
I honestly don't know what that is. I assume it's like, I guess I imagined like one of those old-timey pianos where the guy playing it looks like he's on cocaine. You know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Right, yeah, like ragtime. And then you could have some violin like...
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Let's do that together.
All right, now
I'm a scat man. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
we're walking into the theater. This is actually said to be
Oh, shit.
one of the most active rooms in the house, probably because there was so much human, alive activity in here. And people are often touched and poked on the back of this stage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit back there
Now it's gonna be
in the
stuck
dark,
there.
and we're gonna leave the REM
Great. Now, fucking Scatman song is gonna be stuck in my head. Like, do 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 do. Boop boop do do do. I'm a Scatman. Yay, life.
pod out here where the audience would be. What's happening right now?
It's giving us a little applause.
A lot of activity on that. Okay, well, you've seen us all night. Shane and Ryan coming to have a good old time in here, just trying to make some contact, make some friends. Now, if anybody inside this theater, and this could be anybody who's had a fun time in this house, or the Whaleys themselves, if you'd like to make contact with us, please do so now.
If the motion picture Casper has taught me anything, you can actually put your fingers sort of inside of us and give it a little wiggle, and it'll make us feel funny.
I don't think that's true, but you know, let's go with
It
it.
happened in the film.
Well, that's a movie.
Well, it's about as scientific as a lot of the stuff we do here.
Okay, well, just because you start to fade yourself.
I wouldn't want nothing sticking his finger in me and wiggling it around. That sounded really fucked up. I didn't hear it until after I said it. Fuck. I mean, I don't want anything putting his finger in. No. Just never. Just. Fuck.
That doesn't mean I can't hear you. I can hear what you're saying still. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna close our eyes and we're just gonna sit here, and the floor is yours, and I'm talking to anybody in this house. All right? Here we go.
I am open, I am a vessel, I am a receptacle. You feel anything?
No, but I am seeing that the REM pod's going up in temperature right now.
Oh, we got little beep beeps.
You guys like that in the audience? You like what you're seeing?
It's getting them hot.
I hear Yankee Jim likes hanging out in this back corner. Jim, are you here with us right now?
Jim, make some noise.
James? Is that a yes for you? Is that you, Yankee?
We got
Jim?
some beepers. We got some beepers.
Can you step away from the pod, please?
Don't do it, Jim.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, it's said that vaudeville music is actually heard here. Can we hear some of that?
Yeah, just really belt it out.
We'd love to see a show.
Vaudeville music, you know how that goes? The piano did a wonderful duet, sort of like.
They're getting angry at you guys' horrible rendition of music. Oh, shit. I need to get a little scat man up in there. I'm a scat man.
They like that?
We caught this voice on the recorder. No.
Stop. So back there?
Wrestling?
Wrestling. Now, we'd love to see a show. That's right. We're paying custom. Well, we're not paying.
I paid $2 to come into this show. Oh dear. All right, I like what I'm seeing. Move that chair.
You move the chair?
Move the chair.
Go on, move the chair.
Do it. Don't backtalk us. Oh, no. Yes. Come on. Whoa.
Okay, now this is a show.
This is crazy.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. Bravo! Yeah, come
Very
on
good.
now.
Very
Oh,
good.
that's incredible.
Encore.
Bravissimo.
Encore.
Bravissimo. Damn.
Hey, whoa.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Woo, yeah!
Now that's a show, folks.
No more? Just silence now, huh?
Yes, we'd love to see more flashing lights. Come on. Okay. Pulling out all the tricks on this one.
Okay, if there's somebody on that stage right now. Yes, if there's somebody on.
Beep, 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 beep. It's almost like Morse code. If we translated this, what if this is perfect Morse code?
Turn that. What?
You know, I never thought about that. What if it is Morse code? That's a genius thought. Someone should like Morse code that shit. Like maybe like tap tap tap, long tap, little tap tap, little tap, half tap, this tap. And they're like talking to us.
I just felt a gust. If there's somebody on that stage right now, sit on that chair. Read us that book.
Do a backflip.
Okay, well, I don't know about
How hard? They could do backflips.
I feel like
back then.
reading a book going
don't
to
think they did
doing a
backflips?
backflip is a little bit of a jump.
Well-
No pun intended. All right. Well, we're gonna head out of here. That was a good show. I actually
I think the pun was completely intended.
thought that was well worth the money.
Yeah.
I'm not
when I
excited
come
to be
up here
back
later, I better see some backflips.
Okay. Well, I don't know what your obsession suddenly is with
Because it'd be
backflips.
cool if a ghost suddenly appeared doing a backflip and did like straight towards you. The ghost agrees.
Hey, look, if you think that's a good idea, then show us the backflip.
No, it's gonna appear suddenly starting to do a backflip and then it'll disappear right as the leg's about to kick your face.
It's doing a gainer?
A what?
A gainer. It's when you move forward while doing a backflip.
Is that what you're gonna do later?
You're gonna gainer
Didn't know that.
us?
Do a backflip. All right, we're gonna leave.
Fine. No
we're not gonna do backflip
no
and
boys.
no.
How? Okay, what do you want from us? I don't understand.
It's like, I can do it.
Just give me a second. I needed to work up the
you know
nerve.
what? I bet they gotta practice. So we're gonna leave. You can practice your backflips.
That's a good call. And then we'll
When we
come
get back here later, we better see him.
The next location is the older kids' room. It is known to be Violet Whaley's room.
You better be backflipping like a pro when I get back here, you little ghosty.
AKA the Sorrowful Room. Violet had married a con man who reportedly, after discovering he lacked access to the Whaley family fortune, snuck away into the night during their honeymoon. Grief-stricken and abandoned, Violet tragically took her own life in this room via gunshot. Consequently, visitors have seen Violet's apparition in this room. In fact,
She married a con man? Like, he was gonna rip her off or whatever, or he did rip her off, and then up and left her? Did she... Hold on.
abandoned, Violet tragically took her own life. The next location is the older kids' room. It is known to be Violet Whaley's room, aka the Sorrowful Room. Violet had married a con man who reportedly, after discovering he lacked access to the Whaley family fortune, snuck away into the night during their honeymoon.
Oh, okay, so he was going to rip this fool off. Like, he was going to take her for everything she had, guaranteed. Then found out that he couldn't do shit and was like, I ain't sticking with that. I mean, couldn't pay me because you ain't paying me. I'm out. Okay, I did heard. I don't know what I heard. But okay. So stuck with her all the way up until they was married, and then just dipped on the night that you. That's dirty. That's dirty. Wham bam, thank you, man. I ain't getting no money. I'm out.
Grief-stricken and abandoned, Violet tragically took her own life in this room via gunshot.
Over a fucking shitty con man that probably didn't even love her or want anything to do with her to begin with. That's sad.
Consequently, visitors
Hope someone shot him in the face.
have seen Violet's apparition in this room. In fact, visitor Meg Henry believes she may have captured exactly that.
I was on the first floor of the Whaley house, and I had just learned how Violet had committed suicide. She had died just feet from where we were standing. And I remember feeling really emotionally affected by that. So when we got up onto the second floor, I stood outside of her room, and I just remember feeling this great, overwhelming feeling of sadness, like it wasn't even mine, like she was in the room or something. And so I took the photo. And if you look in the left-hand corner of the photograph, you'll see what looks like a full-body apparition.
So Meg claims she captures the apparition of Violet Whaley on the left side of frame. It's possibly Violet in a blue dress with white lace on the bottom, and you could kind of maybe see arms going towards like the bedpost. Very interesting.
These people gotta take better pictures.
If you want a clearer picture, then a clearer picture you'll get. Let's get it ourselves.
Let's get it.
Okay, now we're entering Violet's room. This is where people usually see her, and this is in fact where Meg caught a picture of Violet that we're gonna recreate right now.
Maybe we need to be in it, because then it's like, you know, they're like, ooh, better haunt that photo.
Fresh meat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that meat. Show me that meat, boy.
Don't say that while you take the photo. So show me that meat. There he is on the ground with his little toys.
They're not toys.
No, I know. You just look like a 4-year-old playing with your little toys right now. What else you got in there?
Some peanut M&Ms.
Okay,
Okja.
my name is Ryan.
Yo! That's it. You didn't. I'm not joking you here. After you said my name's Ryan, did you not hear Violet?
I did not actually hear that.
Rewind the tapes.
My name is Ryan.
Who are we talking to? Who's here?
I heard hi.
Did you say hello?
Who is this? Who are we speaking to right now? Are we speaking to Violet Whaley? How about can you tell me what happened to Violet Whaley? Sorry, can you say that again? I'm gonna ask that again. Could you tell me what happened to Violet Whaley in here?
I don't know what
Not
just
a lot of
happened.
activity here. Is there a reason why you're so quiet right now? Do you want to be left alone?
If you want us to leave, say so. It's getting quieter.
Are you ignoring us?
Why is it fading to nothing?
What in the world?
Did you just turn down the spirit box? It's the most I've ever believed in a ghost. Just knowing that they hate that as much as I do. This thing sucks. Turn it off.
Did it drain the batteries or did it just actually turn down the volume?
Like an undead person just walking into the room. Just walking out. You could use this to communicate with us. Maybe you've been trying to all the people who walk through here. Now's your chance. If you have something to say, I would say it now. Is there something you want to tell us? Sorry, hang on. Hang on to what? I'll wait. Just take your time. Is there something you want me to tell me about this room? I heard shut up.
Shut up. They don't like this radio, and I don't blame them.
And there's no need to be snippy about it. Is that you? Is that you, Thomas? Sound like a man's voice. Jesus! Sound like a baby. Maybe it's...
If you want us to leave, tell us to go, we'll go.
Yeah, I can't never understand jack shit that's coming through that honeycomb.
Okay. As you wish.
I'll say that's never happened with the honeycomb. We've been using it for several episodes now. It's never just quietly turned itself off.
That was very strange.
Very strange.
That ghost didn't like it either.
The master bedroom sits on the second floor across the nursery room, where Yankee Jim is often seen.
Now this is a genuine skeleton key that the Whaleys used to unlock every door in the house. We've used trigger objects in the past.
Yeah.
But they haven't been an actual artifact. They've been something that looks like it.
Does have a lot of, that feels like a
It's got some
legitimate
weight.
key.
This is likely where Thomas and Anna Whaley would have slept, and possibly where Anna may have died, since she actually died in the house.
Just wondering if this means anything to you. A passing of the torch, if you will.
We're gonna come and go as we please.
Let's see if we can communicate with them now. And I have an SOS.
The SLS cam uses a grid of infrared light to
Or the one time that
recognize human-like objects in front of it, even
jumped into their producer, I think it was.
in complete darkness.
Whoa-oh.
We got a dancer?
Oh, wow, we already got some...
Whoa.
This looks like somebody sitting by the wash.
Well, that
Oh, no, it's sitting right by the bedside.
Is that so?
Whoa!
They're almost doing a backflip.
It's just standing on the bed. It's kind
With
of
its legs really spread out.
Spread wide. Well, that's definitely on the bed. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I like to
if you
sleep-
two would like us to leave, if you were trying to do something here.
No. I mean, it does look incredibly erotic.
Well, whatever they're doing, it looks like they're having a good time.
Where's that hand going?
That's kind of what I was looking at.
Well, now they're...
Maybe she's just fuddling with her zipper.
I don't know. It could also be Mr. Thomas himself.
You know how you ever have like your underwear right up your crotch a little bit? He's just adjusting it repeatedly.
Sure.
Or this is Yankee Jim. Is this one of you, Anna or Thomas? Because we are in your bedroom. Could you show us a sign? Could you wave to us?
That's
Kind of actually waving with the right hand. That's kind of fun. And really moving towards that crotch. Oh, it's kind of hot here. I'm actually starting to sweat.
It's working.
Imagine them getting it on right now, and they look at the foot of their bed, and just two men.
Just staring at him with cameras.
It's getting kind of hot in here.
Making me sweat. I mean, ghosts need love too. Ghosts need love too, all right? Ghost loves.
Oh, they just disappeared as soon as I said that.
Oh, they did.
It's gone.
Okay.
And now we move to the final phase of the hunt, our individual investigation of the entire building. Yay.
Yippee! Last time we only chilled in the parlor for 5 minutes.
Yes, we
now we
did.
get the whole building to ourselves.
Oh, look at me.
You know what's going to be spooky for you is the courtroom.
I think the whole house is gonna suck balls, but that probably might suck a couple more balls than usual.
They got to put that on the plaque of that house. A
Yeah.
little quote from Ryan Bergara. Whole house sucks balls. Ryan Bergara. Ghost Files.
But this room sucked a couple more balls.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head in there and do my thing, get all up in it,
Take your time, dude.
introduce the Whaleys to the big guy.
You're talking about you.
unfiltered. Raw.
Oh, okay, you're talking about you.
Yeah.
Well, it's just weird that you were like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna introduce the Whaleys to the big guy.
No. Oh, I see.
I wasn't really sure what you were getting at there.
No. That's not for this series.
So here's how our solo investigations will work. Shane and I will each have 20 minutes of solid alone time in the location. Shane will go first, and at the end of his time, we'll hide a walkie-talkie in a room inside the building. Once Shane returns, he'll reveal to me the walkie-talkie location. Then it's my turn. I'll enter the building, and only after radioing back to Shane with the hidden walkie-talkie will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation. Let the games begin.
Get in there.
Whoa, whoa.
Goodbye.
See you. Careful, it's an antique.
Oh, sorry, that was a little rough. Okay, I'm here in the courtroom. It's kind of tough to walk around with this helmet on and my body just being the way it is. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy, like clockwork, how these episodes unfold.
I'm gonna turn my light out and bask in the darkness.
You can joke around, have a good time.
Wild to imagine that so many people have also sat in this exact spot and just been bored out of their minds.
It could be very awkward too. Like if someone was sentenced there to death or whatever, maybe they will think that he is a part of the jury that sentenced him. Maybe it's, that moment replaying over and over and over again. Maybe he might get something doing that. That'd be interesting.
And then it gets to the end, and I'm by myself, and
You laugh maniacally, do weird shit to keep your mind off of things that's going to go poop.
my mind takes over.
If there's anyone here, please reach out on my little magical device.
Heavy. Europe.
Okay. Not super inspiring there. Heavy Europe.
I'm sure he's in there screaming at things right now.
Judge.
Judge! Judge David, interrupt. Are you mad because I'm interrupting you? Tone? You don't like my tone?
Probably screaming at that poor woman inside the jury room.
Hey, you fucking butthole.
Real juvenile stuff. Me, I'm gonna go in there and give.
He fucking called it though. Oh fuck, they know each other way too well.
A proper investigation. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna retreat from my own shadow.
I'm looking down 3 doorways right now. That's gotta be significant, right? Because thresholds are like portals, right? You just expect to turn the light on and see a ghoul. Let's see. I just want to see a scary judge sitting at the bench. Nothing.
Every time I walk into one of these places, I'm always thinking like, you know what, this one isn't that bad. Maybe I won't. You can go fuck yourself, sir.
Hey, do you have your radio on?
Yeah, I had it on the whole time.
Oh, I was doing a check and you weren't responding, so I was just making sure it was on.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'll hang out on the stairs for a bit. Fun to do. We were hanging out on some stairs.
He jumped so far up, he about shit himself. Oh my god. Nah, the devil baby one. Whenever he went back in, when Ryan went into the house and Shane was. That scared the shit out of me. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, oh damn, there is a fucking devil baby. Oh shit.
Earlier this season that had a little devil baby. You guys don't have one of those, right? They like stairs. They like being.
Theater, and I don't know if you know any of the famous Hamlet speech.
But I'd love for you to do just a couple lines of that speech.
To the imaginary ghost audience. Can you do that?
Yeah, gotcha. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing.
That's enough. That's enough.
Thus, conscience doth make cowards of us all, and the native hue of resolution is sickly to the pale cast of thought and enterprises of great pith and moment with this regard, the currents turn awry and lose the name of.
He's gone. I said a couple lines. All right, well, that was an adventure. You started to sound like Fozzie Bear there for a second, and then at the end, you were full John F. Kennedy. That was a It was a good performance.
Thanks.
He did an amazing job. Mwah. Amazing job.
Yeah, the ghosts are all clapping for me.
Can you go to the top of the stairs and sit crisscross applesauce with your back to the, I'm trying to think of which one would suck more, back to the stairs or back to the rooms.
I guess looking down the stairs is kind of creepy, though if a ghost pushed me from the front, then I'd fall backwards down the stairs, and as a child, I was never good at doing backward somersaults because I had a real big tummy.
With a lot of unnecessary information, but
It really was.
how about you just do crisscross applesauce looking down the stairs?
And then call out to Yankee Jim.
Oh no, you know, it's pretty ominous here at the top of the stairs. It's a spooky look. Squeeze me, Jim! Jim! Squeeze me, Jim! Come on, Jim. Look at this chest. Squeeze it. Squeeze me, Jim!
Is that Shane?
Squeeze me, Jim! Come on, Jim!
Put your finger in him and tickle.
Squeeze me!
One last thing. There's a photo of Thomas Whaley.
I want you to look at him dead in the eyes and tell him he has to do better.
Well, that looks like him. Hey, Thomas. Ryan says you have to do better in terms of haunting. And Jim, if you're looking for a good squeeze, Ryan's a great squeeze. This has been an absolute treat. Folks, pleasure to see you again. Thank you for having me. Tommy Whaley, you look like an absolute maniac. Another burp.
Oh, so happy to
Bookended burp.
Good.
It was really nice in there. I got a squeeze from Jim.
What did he squeeze?
Oh, he squeezed me up and down. He squeezed me like a little grapefruit.
Like a little water weenie?
Yeah, that's right. So I told him to save his best squeezes for you. Well, you're gonna have fun in there.
Let's just get it over with.
Echo in there is so cavernous.
Oh, God.
You know what I realized is, for your solo, I didn't give you the key. You were supposed to walk in there with the key.
Oh, God, well, I think it would have diluted it if both of us walked around in there with that key. Now you got it, and they can all climb onto you. It'll be like that scene in Incredibles where he gets hit by all those goo balls, except it'll be ghosts. Remember that? Close the fucking door. Close the door! Good lad.
Shit. All right, find the walkie. Find the walkie. This sucks ass. This sucks so much ass. This sucks ass. This sucks so much ass.
It's been a fun night. Really cool building. Great to be back. There's Black Widow over there. That's cool. Don't see those very often.
Oh, what a night. Okay, walkie. Dude, where is this walkie?
I hid the walkie behind the little doll. I thought it'd be fun to put it behind the doll because then I can speak through the... Well, let's do it right now so we can find it right away.
Come and find me, Ryan. I'm just a little baby girl.
Oh, come on and find me, Ryan. Ryan, it's me, a little girl. Come find me.
What the hell? Where the fuck is this walkie?
Ryan, give me a kiss, Ryan.
Oh my god. I can't believe you hid it in this room, you little dick. It took me forever to find this thing. All right, I'm starting my clock right now. Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we're having a good time. Crew's very bored and tired. They're all looking at their phones. So, yeah, it's really good. We're ready to go.
This sucks so much balls, dude.
Their crew's really bored, looking at their phones. Every last one of them.
I'm gonna turn the spirit box on.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I did it the other way too.
What a dick.
It goes both ways.
So uncool. Jesus Christ, all the family photos around here is just fucking awful.
He fucks with him so hardcore. I love it.
Cool to have a court in your house too, to see people be tried for their crimes. You wake up, have an English muffin, watch someone get sentenced to death. Cool.
All right, I'm in the vortex. Why are you in this room? What did you...
I mean, it's like one of those court shows, but in 3D, bro. You didn't have TV back then. That was your TV. Judge Mathis.
do to be in this courtroom? Help? I'm gonna turn this off. Just gonna give you some silence. I'm gonna turn off my light. Just looking at that dimly candlelit doorway.
Holy shit, he actually turned off his light on his own. No one had to tell him. He's grown so much.
Just waiting for something to walk past it. Oh, this sucks so much ass. Okay. You're okay. You're okay.
I am a little more lenient on the things that we hear and see. When it's alone time, I can level with you guys. None of the evidence was convincing or compelling. It's all baloney. It's been a fun season of walking around buildings. None of these places are haunted. Ghosts aren't real. Okay.
All right. Let's try it in here. Yankee Jim, you might remember me. My name is Ryan. Can you say Ryan back to me, or any of the Whaley family if you want to talk? Have a little chat. You know? Yo, you wanna be... I wanna be what? Dead? Did you say dead?
Sound like it.
No?
Why not? I mean, they just... Join us. Join us.
Just gonna do some laps around this parlor now. Just doing some walkarounds. If anybody would like to make contact, please don't do so. I did not want to see anybody or talk to anybody right now. That time has passed, frankly. We had a lot of chances. There's a whole film crew here before. No reason to wait till now. Do know that if you do come out now, I will be forced to fight you. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. I'm gonna take that candlestick and shove it up your ghostly anus. Lit, mind you. I'm gonna light the candle and then stick the waxy apparatus right up your boo bung hole.
When we visit locations we've been to before, you know, there's a certain boost of confidence knowing that it's territory we've covered, so he's got a little bit of an edge.
Here we go. Coming upstairs. Whee! Coming upstairs. Are you ready?
He got married like 2 weeks ago, and now he's...
I am telling you right now, do not make contact with me, or I will be forced to kill you. That's the voice of somebody who's already dead. Oh, shit! I hear some rustling. I
Oh, dude.
don't like that.
Oh, damn. He's gonna shit himself.
Remember! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! I just heard hi! Who is that? Oh my god! Hello?
It's better than this.
Please don't show yourself. Do not show yourself.
Hi.
Oh god, was that just you, Shane? Thank god. Oh, fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Woo!
No, Brian, I want to clarify. I only did that now as a joke, but I did not say hi earlier.
Bullshit! No, fuck you, bullshit.
No, I'm telling you, it's not real.
He's fucking lying. There's no way that wasn't him. It was too clear.
It was not me earlier.
You don't think I know your tricks?
I'm honestly telling you right now, the whole crew is out here. They can attest to this. When you thought you heard someone say hi, I did not say hi to you. I just did it the second time.
Oh shit, are you fucking serious? Are you not kidding? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Okay, well that sucks balls. I don't like that. Look guys, I told you, we have 5 minutes.
What's up? There's no one was not shiny. Oh god. He fucks with him so bad.
Left here. All we had to do was no one make contact with anybody and we could all get out of this scot-free. And now, I have to be crazy the rest of this investigation or I'm not gonna make it out.
Head upstairs to the theater and stand in the very back of the theater and face the wall for a minute in the dark. And while you're doing that, on the whole way up, ask Violet to talk to you.
All right, Violet, you could talk to me now, but really don't.
Don't say but really don't.
Don't say but really don't. Just let him talk to you, bud. You'll be fine. Unless Yankee Jim comes up and puts his finger in you and wiggles.
All right, Violet, you could talk to me now, but actually, I would like you not to. Remember our plan. Do not talk to me. All right, I'm at the back of the theater. Turning the lights off, here we go.
Stare at the wall and ask the ghost to kill you.
Fuck you. All right, ghost, you can kill me now. I'm at the back of the theater.
He genuinely still gets pretty rattled. There's a real fear in his eyes that I think is not phony.
Just 2 minutes. Come on. Just 2 minutes. This fucking sucks balls. Sucks balls.
Alright, that's plenty. For your last minute or two, just head over to Violet's room.
Turn off all your lights and stand in the middle of the room without saying anything
For the rest of your time.
Fine. Lights going off.
You think you can actually do it
He
without
talks
saying
to himself
anything?
too much, so I like to make him shut up.
Okie dokie, that's time. Come on down, big boy.
Thank God. All right, I'm out of here, folks. See you later.
He looked like he's about to shoot himself though. If you catch up for 5 seconds, you'd shoot yourself.
You had your chance, but you blew it. And guess what? Daddy's going home now.
Well, you made it. Another day. You live to tell your tale here.
Oh, incredible.
What did you hear out there?
You promised it wasn't you.
I pinky swear. You heard? What did you hear? A little. Hi.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
exactly that.
Wow.
I was in the
I
middle
didn't
of
even
saying that I was gonna, if anyone talks to me, I'd be forced to shove a candlestick up their ass.
No, it was around the time that I tried to, because I heard you in that room and I tried to push on the door to rattle it, but it didn't even make a noise. So.
Yeah,
But-
I had to get crazy there so nothing would interact with me.
Yeah, I know. That's your defense mechanism.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go get a San Diego burrito.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
See you later, Whaley House.
Bye.
A house serving as a shrine to the past while also playing a part in ours.
Oh god, poor Ryan. Change focus on him hard. Got to though. Gotta keep him on his toes. Keeps him young. Alright, if y'all enjoyed today's video as much as I did, please leave a thumbs up. If you're a fan of the spooky, scary, strange, deranged, things that go bump in the night, think about subscribing. I would say you'd be scared shitless, but I laugh more than I'm scared in any of these videos. I love them though. They're great. Alright. As always, be good to one another. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, damn. What is with them wanting to put stuff inside of things and moving it around? I mean, that part creeps me. Creeps me the out so bad. Just, put your finger in this one, wiggle it a little bit. No. I'm gonna put a candlestick right up your anus.